Episode of Mannat Har Khushi Paane Ki was packed with emotional reunions, heartbreak, and growing family tension. The story begins with Roni trying to convince Daira that Dua still belongs with her real family. He reminds Daira that even Mannat always treated Shruti as her mother despite knowing the truth. Daira, however, feels betrayed and abandoned once again because of Vikrant's return. Meanwhile, Vikrant emotionally thanks God for bringing his family back into his life. In a touching moment, Mata Rani's chunni falls over Vikrant and Mannat together, making Mannat believe it's a divine sign that they are meant to reunite. Vikrant admits he fears Daira may never accept the relationship again, but Mannat confidently says Daira is a good person who simply fears losing Dua. The emotional core of the episode comes when Vikrant says he does not want to snatch Dua away from Daira. Instead, he wants Dua to receive love from both fathers. He openly tells Mannat that Daira has every right over Dua and suggests they raise her together as one family. This heartfelt confession shows how much Vikrant has changed emotionally over the years. At the same time, little Dua unknowingly creates another emotional moment. While drawing a family picture, Bunty tells her she should include Vikrant because he is her biological father. Daira overhears only part of the conversation and misunderstands the situation completely. He believes Dua is slowly replacing him with Vikrant, even though Dua later lovingly says Daira will always remain her father. Elsewhere, Yashika continues manipulating Neetu against Daira. Neetu insists that Daira should leave the house permanently, despite everything he has done for the family. Mannat tries to remind Neetu how much Daira cared for her during difficult times, but Neetu remains bitter because of Vishaka's past action. The episode becomes even more emotional when Dua proposes Daira's favorite cookies and promises she will never leave him. Daira finally feels reassured that Dua still loves him deeply. But behind the scenes, Yashika watches Vikrant and Mannat growing closer and secretly decides to create fresh misunderstanding before they reunite completely. In the final moment, Vikrant admits to Neetu that he himself does not deserve forgiveness because he destroyed his own family through anger and ego. Neetu finally softens slightly and accepts that Vikrant truly has a pure heart now. However, she still refuses to forgive Daira. The precap reveals another major turning point. Mannat asks Daira to stay with them because she cannot imagine life without Vikrant. After an emotional pause, Daira finally agrees to stay with the family, setting up a complicated emotional triangle ahead. Thank you for watching. Bye.